I am God. I am Grant Hug. I just finished watching Four Weddings and a Funeral. Something I never ever watched before because I never had any interest in watching it. I found it quite boring for the most part, apart from the fact that it's a very evil film, in my opinion. I'll explain. I'm God. You see, a lot of people, they like to go to church only for weddings and funerals. Yeah? See, it's a piss take out of me. It's an attack against me, God. So you will worship a film called Four Weddings and a Funeral. Yeah. Well, Hugh Grant. Who's this Hugh man that you speak of? Who is it? Who the fuck is Hugh? Who is Hugh? Who is Hugh? Who? Or is it Hugh Grant we're talking about? This is a really interesting film. I mean, looking at the characters that are in the film. So Hugh Grant, the actor, he plays a character. His name is Charles. Now guess what my daddy's called? Yeah, my biological dad. You know, yeah. He shagged my mom. Yeah, he fucked her, got her pregnant, and then I came out. Yeah, that's right. That's what happened. Yeah. Charles fucked Fiona. They were married for a little while, but they separated before I was born. So I was born a bastard, I suppose, if that counts. Not that I really care at this point. Yeah. This gets so annoying. So there's an actress in the film. She's called Kristen Scott Thomas, who she plays a character called Fiona. And my dead mum, well, that's what her name was, Fiona. Yeah. So Charles in the film, he's actually got a friend called Fiona, and they're good friends, and they even talk about, she says that she always wanted to be with him, Charles. Lots of weird stuff like that. Yeah, lots of weird things like that. So that film came out when I was 6 years old. Yeah, 6 years old. Four weddings and a funeral. Yeah. So this is the thing, When I was a kid, my mum was strange actually, because whenever I used to hug my mum, it was always a very cold. It never. She was very awkward when it came to hugging. She always had the very awkward hug. And so, it became a very awkward thing hugging her. I'll be honest. But that's the thing. She's evil. Yeah. My dad, well, yeah, I hugged him a couple of times. Yeah, I did. That doesn't make him me, though, does it? Hug Grant. Charles. So my loser dad. Yeah. Who abandoned me. Demons want to believe that he's God. They want to think that he has authority over me. That's not true. He's a dead man, is what he is. I'm God. He's trash. and all these people who I've ever hugged, I fucking hate you. Not one of you has acknowledged that I'm God. Hug grunt, cunt. What's that woman he stays with? Yeah, it's quite funny. So Hugh Grant plays Charles, and Charles has a flatmate. And his flatmate is played by Charlotte Coleman. Strange, isn't it? Her name's Charlotte. You know, Charlie. Yeah, Charlotte. Yeah, Charlotte Coleman. And her character's name is Scarlet. So you've heard of the Scarlet Beast, yeah? You know, the whore who rides the Scarlet Beast, yeah? Well, it's a very interesting one, that, isn't it? Yeah, it's a very complex puzzle. Anyway, Scarlet was the flatmate of Charles, or Hugh Grant, or Hugh Grant, whatever you want to call him. Now, you know, my ex-girlfriend, my last girlfriend from about 13, 14 years ago, her name was Anya Bilek, and she was totally flat-chested. And that's the thing, she lived in my flat. She lived with me. And just when they said that, you know, when he called her, when Charles, in the film, when Charles called Scarlett his flatmate, I just thought that sounded kind of funny. Flatmate. Yeah? You know what it means to mate? Yeah, you know what mate means, don't you? Well, it can mean different things. It can mean your friend, or it can mean someone you shag. Yeah? Flatmate. Yeah? Funny joke, huh? Anyways. I just thought it sounded funny. Anyways, yeah, it's a very awful film. Hugh Grant's he's gonna pay a huge price for that. Yeah. So, you know, this is the thing, you know, man wants to be called Hugh Man. Yeah, doesn't he? Yeah, you know, you have the word Hugh and the word man, and then you look at the name Hugh and Grant. Yeah? Or the other way around. Whatever, right? I'm Grant. I'm God. Wow. A lot of people are getting destroyed. A lot of people's lives are about to get completely destroyed.